So I should warn everybody that some of the language used in this video may not be appropriate for children under age 12. And what I'd like to talk about is wood, and good wood. And when it comes to wood, a lot of misconceptions, and a lot of people ask me, how much new oak do you use, and why do you use so much new oak? And we use 100% new French oak at Adversity Cellars, and one of the reasons is I don't want anything to have the impact on a new barrel other than the new wine. I want the last thing to touch the inside of my barrel to be fire, so I know it's sanitized and clean. And a lot of our coopers will actually age our wood longer than they normally do, just so we can have a reduced oak impact. But also, the big thing is people say, well, how heavy do you use your toast? And there's a big misconception about toasts and wood. So if you go with a lighter toast, what ends up happening is the toasting process leaves more tannin from the barrels. So with a lighter toast, you don't have the caramelization. With a high toast, it goes deep into the wood. With a medium or low toast, it only goes a little bit in. So you end up extracting more tannins. And people who know my wines know that I want them to be sumptuous and seductive. I want them to have the heavier toast barrel oak impact that gives you the supple textures. And so we're using heavy toast, but what we do to mitigate that is we press our wine sweet, so there's still sugar in the juice when it goes in the barrel. And by finishing the fermentation process in barrel, that really incorporates the oak flavors, so the wines aren't nearly as oaky. You don't have that huge coffee, mocha, toasted caramel quality. Instead, you get a hint and an accent of those things, but you also then get the delicate wood tannins. You don't get that raw oak tannin. So we do use some medium plus oak with Terranceau specifically. It adds a little bit of celery seed and this beautiful green quality that I think really magnifies some of the more elegant, beautiful vineyards we work with. But then with Terranceau, we use those because they're so beautifully textured. They give all of the wines a nice pull to the front top of the palate. And then the Gamba wines, the Gamba barrels give us this amazing bottom texture. They just round things out beautifully. So we're using more medium plus and heavy toast than most people do. We're mitigating it by pressing sweet, allowing the chemical reaction of the wine to naturally integrate those flavors. And then we're using some lighter toast only because I want super elegant flavors to complement vintages and vineyards that give us floral and elegance. And I don't want to overwhelm it with too much of the heavy flavors. So with wood, it's all about toast level, how long it was toasted, and how it's going to complement your juice. And well, at Adversity Cellars, I like good wood.